Hello, lovely Scorpios. Welcome to your zodiac reading for your Sun, Moon, Venus, or rising positions in your birth chart. This is the Collective Soul Tarot, and my name is Kay. I want to tell you about Astro.com, and no, I don't have anything to do with them. All I know is that you can go and sign up for a free account with Astro.com and get a free birth chart so that you can know, if you don't already know, what your other 3 signs are that are very significant in your birth chart. That is your moon, your Venus, and rising, or they call it ascending on the birth chart. But whatever zodiac signs are in those positions, and that will be 3 other readings, zodiac readings, besides your sun sign, of course, which is Scorpio. You can get 3 more readings, watch 3 more readings to get more information. Then, of course, I have also started the series of the alphabet readings, where the first letter of your first name, middle name, last name, or nickname, if like I did S today, so if you're Sally or Sunny or whatever, Steve and Susie, that if that's your first name, nickname, maybe your nickname is Starlight, or your last name is Sikorsky, something like that. If you go by your last name a lot that you most identify with, then that would be the alphabet letter reading that you would watch. S I did today, and A I did on Friday. I just begun that this month. So let's get right into your zodiac reading for Scorpio. For all our Scorpions, Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, what can we know about Scorpio's current situation, love life, or whatever? What can we know that's most on their hearts that they need most to know right now that will help them in their decision making and the path, the course they need to follow that is divinely guided? Thank you so much. Okay, I'm actually going to cut this one, which I didn't with the other one. Just forgot. So we're doing the Celtic Cross reading. Sorry, I have to get comfortable, move in more. And the overall current situation energy for this reading is 9 of Pentacles. So Scorpio, you are looking good, being independent, fancy-free, and abundant, prosperous, successful, and just having it all, really. You're just happy, independently living your life, or you want to be. Let's see what the challenge is. We have the 7 of Pentacles. Maybe you don't feel like you have enough pentacles to be free. Yeah, okay, 7 of Pentacles, and you're looking at your past. Something's holding you back. That has to do with the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, what's your distant past? The 4 of Swords. You've been in respite energy, contemplating what's been breaking your heart, or has broken your heart, or you feel like it's going to break your heart. You've been in that energy in the distant past. So you really haven't been taking any action. You have been trying to heal from something. What's the most recent past is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, somebody who is the Queen of Pentacles, Scorpio, was your recent past that you're maybe trying to become independent of. What's in your thoughts? 10 of Swords. Okay, betrayal. Betrayal. Need I say more? 10 of Swords, though, that's the last. 10 is the highest number in the tarot deck, so you can't have 11 swords in your back or more. 10 will be the last sword. Like, that's the last straw on the camel's back, right before it breaks. So she has been betraying you. She has betrayed you. And she's like the Queen of Pentacles, someone in a commitment. So this is somebody you were with, committed to, whether married or just a long-term partner. Okay, so the bridging energy, 2 of Swords. Oh, you really been just sitting on your fence, not making any moves, not doing anything, not wanting to see, not wanting to say, your truth, to speak your truth. You've been suppressing your emotions, keeping them hidden, and you're just confused. You're confused. You don't know what to do. You don't know what to do, okay? Since you've been found out you're being betrayed by your Queen of Pentacles. All right, so what's your fears? The Star. Okay, you fear not being able to heal. You fear you're not going to heal from this. That's what that is. You feel that because it wasn't equal, give and take coming together with your Queen of Pentacles, that it's broken your heart and you don't know if you're going to be able to mend the connection with her, if that's what you want. Who's in your environment? Six of Cups. Oh, somebody from the past is in your environment. Environment means it could be nearby, community, same neighborhood, whatever, but they could also just be in your energy, is what the environment is. It's not necessarily, Scorpio, that this person is anywhere geographically close to you, but they can definitely be in your spirit, your energy. You have them on your mind, and they might be having you on their mind. What's your hopes? Page of Cups. You hope to give an apology and a cup of love, to tell somebody that you adore them and you admire them and you're very curious about them. You want to have them in your life. You want to reapproach them with a solid and sincere cup of love. And so what would be the outcome, the potential outcome? 4 Cups. Okay, 4 Cups would be, I have to keep moving this down because you can't see it otherwise. 4 Cups is somebody who has rejected in the past this person's cup of love. This one here from the past, you rejected it in the past, but now that the divine is seeing that you are moving away from the one who's betrayed you, even though you're still sitting on the fence about it. Oh my God, okay. Scorpio. Anyways, it is what it is. You're sitting on the fence and you had not been wanting to see the big cup of love that the divine offered you through this person here. Let's say that again. The divine inspired this person that you're thinking about from your past. At one time inspired your person to gift you, to offer you with their love, their cup of love and commitment, right? They were wanting very much for you to accept that, but you rejected it, you see. But now you are in the position where if you offer it, that you are hoping that she is not going to reject your cup of love, this one here. So you're hoping that she's going to accept that, so that when you offer it to her, she will actually look at it and consider it. All right? Hope that makes sense. So here's some clarification for you for these 2 energies up here. We have the 8 of Cups. You feel like you need to walk away from, you're thinking about walking away from the past here. And you are wanting to no longer hide your feelings towards this person. You had been, and you've thought about that a lot. You don't want to be suppressing your emotions. You do not want to be afraid to move towards your past person. I'm kind of wondering why, why this, why that. Let's see if we can figure that out. There's some reason why. I mean, we know you rejected her love, but how was that done? Okay, so the 6 of Cups, your environment's energy here. 9 of Cups, somebody who wants a wish fulfillment or is overindulgent, and somebody who wants to manifest. Okay, so this is someone who's wanting to manifest a wish fulfillment. Okay, in whatever way that looks to her or him. I think it's a her because this is your past, which is a feminine. Page of Wands is on the back of the deck. Great news coming in. 2 of Wands, that you've decided to choose the other path now. The 3 of Cups is somebody you want to bring out of your past and into your future to celebrate and reunite with. That's how I see the Three of Cups energy. And it's your Empress, the one that you see as your Empress. This one here, you see as your Empress. This is the most highly sought after feminine in the deck, tarot deck, and she is everything. Like she's all things. She's learned all her lessons. She's highly evolved, and she doesn't need anyone other than herself, loving herself and knowing God loves her. That she understands that. Let's put it that way. She understands that to have someone like an actual human being in her life as a love romantic partner, that's just like the icing on the cake. It's adding to her cake. It's adding it, making it better, but it's not necessary. But this is what the Empress is all about. This is your Empress, Scorpio. She has everything. I mean, she's fertile, she's beautiful, she's well loved and liked, she's very powerful. She has her own empire. She has everything that a woman would want to have, or a feminine would want to have, and you see that in her. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify the Nine of Pentacles and Seven of Pentacles. Somebody who wants to be independent, maybe doesn't feel like they have enough money to do that, or that the past, I don't know. Let's have a look. What can the divine tell us about these two energies? What's going on? This is the past. This is the bridge from the past to the future, the most recent, immediate type of future energy. Anywhere from next week, 2 weeks from now, to 3 months kind of thing. Just so you know. Here we go. Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, right. The Tower, yeah, and the Ten of Pentacles. Wowee, with the Ace of Wands. Okay, you want to have a passionate new beginning with somebody, okay, right? You want to have, but it was this passion in the past that got you into trouble. You have come to see who it is that you want to offer your love to, your devoted, sincere cup of love. You know who that is that you want to give that to, but you didn't, right? Instead, you went the other way. Instead of going on the path that's been lightened and lit up by the divine, you've always chosen this other path. Away from your Empress, right? Away from reconciliation, away from great times, good news, right? Away from that. So the divine had to come in and strike your foundation so that it would crumble. Because once it's crumbled and fallen to the ground in a heap of dust, there's nothing left of that life. Huge change, dramatic change that's usually painful, has got to come in. You got to come in and reshape. You have to reorganize. You have to reconstruct your life again and build it, hopefully, on a stronger foundation, because you've chosen the correct path this time that will lead to your Empress. So the divine came in and shook you up because the commitment you had with the Queen of Pentacles is something that needs to be broken. You need to move into separation and divorce. You need to break that commitment, break that contract with your Queen of Pentacles. So if you want to experience, all that the Ten of Pentacles energy brings into your life, a long-lasting and enduring commitment with someone you truly love and want to prosper and succeed with, excuse me, working together, you have to break this one here first, right? That's what you're not wanting to do it. You're sitting on the fence in that energy, Two of Swords energy, feeling confused and hurt likely. So let's go. This wand here is that something that you did, you used it, excuse me, in a way that did not bring you long-lasting and enduring success. The action you took did not. The inspiration that the divine gave you back then, you used it unwisely by choosing the wrong path, for whatever your reasons are. Excuse me, everybody has their reasons. And if you're not seeing with lens that's the lenses of the divine in front of you, you've got rose-colored lenses on instead, glasses, you won't even know what it is that you're not seeing. You know what I'm saying? Until you allow yourself to let the divine come in and enlighten your mind about what you really want in your life, to allow yourself to feel your heart, to let it rise up and be part of your life in a very purposeful way, you won't even know. You won't know that you've chosen the wrong path until you know. Just put it that way. Okay, so we're going to be clarifying the Four of Swords here. You've been hanging out, just resting. Because of the Page of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, and the Judgment. With the Queen of Swords. Yeah, your girl here, she turned into somebody who was quite cutting, you know, you know, without many adjectives. She's someone who's going to cut you down to size, and she'll do it no matter how it hurts you, and she'll do it in front of whoever. It doesn't matter, really. It's all about her when she's reversed. It's all about her. She's trying to protect herself, her own dignity, and whatever she's got for dignity, and her own, you know, emotional makeup. If she's really that in touch with it, she doesn't want to be the underdog. She wants to be the one on top, you know, leading the charge and doing it on her terms. So she's become that way in your life, this Queen of Pentacles, which has caused you a lot of distress. And, you know, you have a child with this person. You have at least one child with this person that, you know, you're friends with, kind of thing. Like, you have a great relationship with your kid or kids. And to be you know, to not be with this one anymore would have ramifications on not your relationship necessarily, but being able to spend as much time as you have been with your children. And you see that, and it causes you a lot of distress, so much so that you can't stand the way you're being treated by her, and you feel it's unfair, but you're just like allowing yourself to just sit in it and trying to figure out how to find some peace in still being in this relationship with her because of your child. But, you know, you lose sleep at night, so you need to sleep during the day to catch up on the sleep you're not getting at night. You know, you're just feeling tired during the day because your mind is overrunning you, taking up all that resourceful energy that you have to put it into action, to do something with it. It's just eating you up. And now oh, look at this. You want to be in the King of Cups, King of Swords energy. You want to feel deeply for someone, but you know too that it's not necessarily going to be for the Queen of Pentacles, because, you know, you got to come in and say it like it is. You got to deliver the goods. Tell her what it is that you have not been, that you've been avoiding right here. She's been betraying you, okay? But you need to let her know that. But you got to do it in order for you to really be able to move towards this person in the past. Oh yeah, the Judgment right here. Yeah, you're making a decision. Oh, there's that. You're making a final decision because the divine is helping you do that, to move into your heart as a King of Cups, but do it with, you know, clarity, truth, and integrity. You talk to your Queen of Pentacles and tell her that this has got to end. It's got to end. You're making your mind up. That's what you're doing. That's your final decision. to move into your heart, because if you're going to move towards your Six of Cups, that's what I was saying, if you're going to move towards your Six of Cups, you've got to include your heart with the one that you're talking to right now, because otherwise, if you do it cold and callously without concern for how it's going to affect her, of course, not to the point where she's going to take advantage of that, you're going to be smart enough, intelligent enough, and intuitive enough, which is what King of Swords energy is, to know if what you tell her is going to be, she's going to take advantage of that. You know, prey on your emotions, okay? So anyways, if you don't do that, you're going to create karma with the way you ended it with her, that you will not be able to be on the same page with this one here, who is, you know, she's a manifester. She's enlightened. She has the goods. She has everything she needs in order for her to manifest anything that she wants and desires in her life. So you've got to do this one fairly and empathic, you know, in that you are putting yourself in her shoes, but still doing what you need to do. Okay, enough about that. We're going to talk about the Queen of Pentacles here. Six of Swords, so you're trying to move away from that towards the one you really love and see as a very strong divine connection between yourself and this one here from your past. You've come to recognize that. So you need to move away from, you're going from rough waters to calmer waters, to get away from this by speaking your truth with your heart included. And you're not necessarily telling her this, but this is what you're doing. You're moving towards the one you truly love, leaving the one that you thought you loved behind but don't love, and have this Ten of Cups life happily ever after with the one that you do feel a very strong divine connection with. All right, so let's clarify the Ten of Swords energy. What's this betrayal? It's an ending, you know. It's an end to betrayal. You can't have 11th sword put in your back. There's no room. Okay, so what's the Ten of Swords energy? Archangel Michael, my Holy Spirit. Thank you for your messages so far. Nine of Wands, yeah, puts you in a great deal wounded warrior energy. Left you on your knees, just hanging on, up in your head. That's great distress. I mean, it's in self-imprisonment, right, by your thoughts, not allowing yourself to come out of your head. And the Sun, enlightenment. Okay, with the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. All right, Scorpio, you know you've been betrayed. You found out. It's left you in the wounded warrior energy. Down on your knee, praying to God, help me, get myself out of this this self-imposed prison of thoughts about all of this, because I'm just down. I really am down, and I'm out. I'm not feeling very happy right now, but I do feel like things are being revealed to me that I needed to see in order for me to have the happily ever after with the one that I see as my divine counterpart from the past that I hurt so badly. I am seeing what I need to do, what I did and what I need to do. Thank you so much. You know, you're on your path to enlightenment there. And because of that, the divine is going to assist you in every single way that you need from the material world. That's what the big pentacle is about. This is a great big blessing of prosperity from the divine if you follow your enlightened path. The path that you had not been following before because it did not include your full heart, right? Now you have your full heart. You're feeling it. You're allowing it. You're allowing yourself to feel it. You may not be expressing it because you would be expressing it to the wrong person now. But you're going to express it. You're going to, in ways that you demonstrate to your past love here that you snuck away from at one time, being deceptive and underhanded. But you're now taking a leap of faith as the King of Pentacles towards across the world, towards your You're the one that you've never been able to let go of, okay? This one here is you've ended a cycle with this one. You're going to end a cycle with this one. And you want to take a leap of faith because you want to make things right. You want to make things right with this past lover that you were not fair with because you had were in deceptive mode at the time when you engaged with her in the past. Okay, so that's that. That's all what you're thinking about. Yeah, and you've been informed. You know, somehow you know, someone told you, whatever. Maybe you listened to tarot card readings, right? So you found out that the only way that the divine is going to step in and help you in every way, shape, or form is to allow the divine to enlighten you, to guide the way. Let's talk about your Two of Swords situation. You sitting on the fence even to this day about this. You're afraid. You're afraid. You're afraid. You're afraid. You don't want to see. You don't want to know. That's being afraid. You don't want to take responsibility, accountability for how things go down. So you're just afraid. You just like, because you would have to take accountability and whatever. Two of Swords. The Fool, taking a leap of faith. Four of Pentacles, because you want that. And this is the High Priestess. You want to rely on, got your eyes closed, trying to intuitively connect with the divine while you're sitting on the fence, not making a move. You are increasing your vibration, your frequency, you know, to include the divine in your decisions. Now you haven't been saying a word, but you've been receiving intuitive hits, okay, enlightenment, that you, in order for you to take a leap of faith towards the one you've never been able to let go of, he's always been in your mind, who you know will lead you to a very peaceful and loving and balanced life, relationship, commitment with your past Six of Cups here. You know, and she's your Empress, right? You know that you need to come correct towards your Empress, because the Empress, really the Emperor is the only one for the Empress. For the Empress, I mean, you could be a knight. You could be a king. That's what I'm saying. You could be a king. You could be that King of Pentacles that was in here. You're obviously the King of Hearts, King of Swords, but you're coming towards her after having finally gotten off the fence here. Spending time not moving, not doing anything, you're actually receiving downloads of enlightenment, which is like it's activating your heart center, is what this is doing. When you're receiving downloads, it's activating, it's informing your mind about what's important to your heart, if that makes sense, because your heart is in your mind, but your mind is in your heart too. I mean, it's there's no separation really. So you're finding out who it is, you know, who's always been in your mind. And it's always been this one. This is a card of Sagittarius. I know that too. And the Judgment one is Sagittarius. But all I know about that. But the Emperor, I think that's Aries and something else. Scorpio maybe even. I'm not sure. But you know that the angels are helping you, are going to help you move forward in a balanced way to offer fairness to the Six of Cups person, your Empress. And the only way that she's really going to be accepting towards you, not guaranteed, but more so, your best chance is to come to her in the Emperor. Like, you are a father, yes, you have kids, you were a husband, well, you still are a husband, you're going to be ending that. You just have to finally get off the fence after spending time, maybe too much time, receiving downloads, and come towards her and offer her the cup that she once gave to you. That cup of love that you offered her, you gave it to the wrong person. You gave it to somebody else and not her. Okay, so Emperor, my Emperor Scorpio, who is the Six of Cups energy. We know she's the Empress, but Let's talk about who's in your environment, the Six of Cups. The one you remember from the past and have fond memories of and want to reconcile with. Okay. Six of Wands. Knight of Swords. Seven of Wands. Okay. With the King of Pentacles. There you are. Now this is the mature man. Very much so like the Emperor. You know what to do in order to make the pentacle, to keep it and to manage it. You've learned that. You have a lot of skills, a lot of know-how, wisdom. You're a casual kind of guy, but you're looking towards the Emperor saying, this is who I need to, and I know I'm coming. Is the one who really takes charge and control of their life, taking their power back from whoever else they gave it to, which would be this other person here, past person, this person that you need to move away from, divorce. And you're the kind of person who has so much to offer, and even more as the Emperor energy. So that's who it is that she wants to see come towards her. Remember here, let's put the Empress up here. She is manifesting her wish fulfillment, okay? Her wish fulfillment as an Empress would be the Emperor, but somebody who is very grounded in the 3D and has learned a lot of lessons, that they've actually evolved. They're very mature here, but evolved even more so here. Okay, so she wants to have, this Empress wants to feel, well, she's actually recognized. She is recognized by her peers. She's in the limelight. Like she's a star in her own right. She's well liked and revered as the Empress. A lot of people, her community or whatever, maybe she's online, they are cheering her on. They see her as somebody who's just magnificent. And because she always delivers the goods. She delivers truthfully, honestly, and divinely. This is the type of person who comes in, and the mission is to come in no matter what. No one's going to hold her back from speaking the divine's truth. She speaks it in a very wonderful, loving, compassionate way, because she's the Empress after all. And she stands her ground. She does not allow people to take advantage of her in any way. But these are healthy boundaries here that she has up around her. She's learned to put healthy boundaries up around her because of what she's gone through in her life with people, whether in romantic relationships, friendships, family, just anybody in general. So her back is up against the wall, but she's got an out. She's got this door, and she knows that. She knows that she has a door to get out all the time. And that's her strength. Her strength is to know that she does not have to battle and fight with people. She can easily, avoid that by just relying on her strength of all that she's learned, her wisdom and inner strength, being deeply connected with the divine. And that's how she became an Empress. It's an involvement, spiritual involvement, personal development. Same with the Emperor. Four Cups energy. So that's who's in your environment. Somebody who is revered by her peers, who speaks the truth. Whether she sings, speaks, or writes, she speaks the truth as she knows it, interprets it. And she is somebody who she stands her ground because she knows what is true to be true. And if anyone challenges her, she uses her strength and she just leaves. That's it. No one can treat her badly because she's learned how not to allow people to do that to her. The Chariot, Four Cups, the Hermit, and the Eight of Wands with the Seven of Cups. Okay. So from being in confusion in fantasy land after a time of being deceitful, where you actually rejected her cup of love. Wow. Okay. So Scorpio, you put an end to that. You put an end to that. because you want to come to her correct, and you're not going to any longer be in confusion or leave her feeling confused, because you're going to tell her exactly what decision you made, who you've chosen, and it's her, and that she is no longer going to feel like an option to you. Never again. You're accepting that cup from her. All right. And now he's asking, by your Scorpio, you're going towards her on your chariot after having spent time, voluntarily putting yourself in isolation, maybe feeling lonely in there in isolation, but it's what you needed in order for you to see your pathway with the divine lighting it up. You had to spend some time a little bit higher up than where you were before, and get to really connect with your inner wisdom, which is the divine letting you know that there is this one that you're passionate about, that you want to reconnect with and communicate with passionately. Move quickly towards her once you get yourself out of sitting on the fence, not doing anything in the moment. Okay, so you are hoping that when you move towards her and reconnect with her, message her, that she messages back, she reciprocates, and that might be a sign that she's going to accept your cup that's divinely inspired. Okay, so that's the potential outcome. No longer an option, moving towards her, getting on your chariot, because you're prepared to do that. Once you're out of this, out of that, right, out of hermit mode, you're going to message her. Okay, you're putting the old ways behind you. You have put an end to that death. Okay, Scorpio, let's see what you want to tell your girl. Okay, you want to tell your girl, your Six of Cups past lover. What would you like to tell her? I got the Andromeda Skies Love Oracle to do this. All right, let's do this. Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, our love, what can our love tell? What can his love tell her? His love. What can his, never mind. You know what I'm saying? What does he want to tell her? His love. And it's his love, your love, Scorpio, your love in your heart that you want to speak to. Your love, the Empress. That's really what I'm trying to say. Here we go. I don't know what I want. Yep, that's pretty clear. You're still sitting there going, you know who you want. And you know what you want. You want a 10 of Cups with this lady here. 10 of Pentacles with this Empress. But you don't want this. Like, you don't want to have to go through the tower, hell, and pain. You believe it's going to be like to tell your lady here, the one you're still with, committed to, that you don't want to be with them anymore. Yeah, so that makes you feel indecisive. That's what the Two of Swords is, being indecisive. And I don't know what I want. So you haven't, but you will eventually make up your mind to do that. Probably the potential outcome, right? I am so sorry. You do want to tell her that you're very sorry. Give her that page of Cups is an apology. Okay, you are sorry for what you put her through. Please forgive me. Perfect. That's beautiful. Let's use the other deck. That is, let's see, the divinely guided messages of love for what she would like to say to you, what the Empress, your past lover, would like to say to you. Then we shall end the reading. Daydreaming. I am always longing for you. Yes, yes, yes. Manifesting. Okay, so now you know. It is somebody that she is also in nostalgia, thinking of you, and she's trying to manifest a wish fulfillment to have you back in her life. Or at least that's what she's daydreaming about. Soul contract. The lesson I learned from us will never be forgotten. Okay, so whether you come together or not, she recognizes it as a soul connection, a divinely strong soul connection. Okay. Yes, sir. Last one. Escape. I left when things got hard. Yeah, well, yeah, if you were still trying to hang on to her while you were with your commitment here, she wised up and she just took off. She's like, she left the scene because it was not for her. She evolved then after that into the Empress, and she definitely sees that kind of involvement as a third party or just the other woman or whatever in your life was not for her. And she's, she took off, she left. All right. So that speaks for itself. I left when things got hard. It was too hard watching you be with somebody else. And you didn't choose her. You did make her feel like an option at that time, the Seven of Cups. Well, everybody, that's everything. Would you please consider liking and subscribing if you've enjoyed the reading? Thank you so much. And Scorpio, until next time, next month, we'll see you then. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.